Hello there everyone, and welcome back to Mountain Blade Warband with the Between Empires mod. Now we've run into some problems. Quite a few problems. First and foremost, it is the fact that we are still at war with the Italians. I have been unable to secure a peace, and I think it's because the peace system is slightly bugged, but there's also a lot of other problems that will be going through. Let's start off then by taking a look at how the situation with the Italians currently are. So we want to... oh yeah, we've been dragged in by Great Britain into war with Greece again and the Papal State. I am possibly interested in taking over the entire Greek kingdom just because why shouldn't I? Before someone else do. Anyways, we want to take a look at the Kingdom of Sardinia, which we are at war with. So currently, if we go through the list, then we hold 3 of their cities. We hold Turin, which we've invaded from the north. We hold Sardinia with the town of Calgary. And we also hold part of Sicily, since the other part is actually controlled by the Kingdom of Two Sicilies. But we hold Palermo, which is in the north... What is it in? Northeast? West? Palermo... Anyways, it's on Sicily. So we hold those 3 cities. Yet, the Italians do not want to sign for peace. They hold... Another, we have, let's see, 1, and then we've gone 5, 6 cities. So in total, they had 9 cities. We've taken 3, so we've taken a third of their entire country, as it were, or what they currently control. If I give all of this back, in terms of signing a peace agreement, they refuse. They do not go ahead and sign a peace. And the thing why I need a peace is I have no interest in continuing the war. As we know, I want to go against the Prussians because with the limited scope and the different angles you can come at this mod, I kind of want to jump in between nations. Especially now, since we are, if you didn't know, the main mod creator he's a Russian guy, and he's doing Russian conscription right now, and he will be doing Russian conscription for a year. So we won't see any updates, barring maybe there's some kind of he's on leave from the army, but I doubt it'll be long enough for him to actually go ahead and issue another update. So we're stuck with a lot of these bugs and problems that won't be corrected for an entire year. So within the limited scope of what the mod is right now, the variation we can get at is playing the different countries. And then of course I want to play those countries which actually have set up like quest lines, which is, I believe, Kingdom of Sardinia, which has the... creating the Italian kingdom, and Prussia, which has the quest to create the German Empire. So I want to do those 2, and then I kind of want to do maybe like the British colonials. So we do very different areas, and maybe want to do shorter campaigns within that. And within those goals, I think it would work better to actually have a set goal. For France, we don't really have one. More than I kind of want to win the 1870s Franco-Prussian War. The thing though is, because my war with Kingdom of Sardinia, that's dragged out, so we're currently actually, I think, in 1875. I think we're even more. Might be even 78 at this point, because the war has dragged out for so long. Anyways, seemingly we're gonna have to do a lot to actually get peace. I can even add. I add Paris. I add Bordeaux. I add Bern. I add Algeria, I add Rennes. Oh, now they go ahead. So I'll have to give up 5 towns and a huge swath of my empire to placate the Kingdom of Sardinia, which we're not going to do. So not only giving back what they have lost, but giving them an additional 5 cities of mine to make peace seems like the system is rather broken. Also, another problem with the constant warfare here is the fact that my troops are currently not actually winning so many of the field battles because of constant warfare. My armies are running low on manpower. Quite a few of them have been captured. For instance, when I took Turin, I rescued 2 generals. And I believe currently right now my main marshal was taken captive and he's held in Genoa. And then there's another general as well that's currently being captured. So they're not going very well. There's another problem as well, and that is with the improved relationship with foreign power. That has been stuck for a very long time now, because we are currently trying to improve our relationship with the British Empire, but that seemed to have stalled at 87 points. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on there. Most likely what I'll do is next time Britain asks me to join them in a war against whoever at this point the Papal States and Greece. I don't know what the British are doing. But next time we'll make sure, I don't know, maybe I can break the alliance already. Can I send out invitation for alliance? Is there a British Empire? We are already with the British Empire. Can I break it though? I've put another man in charge as Marshal. The reason why I put someone else in charge of Marshal was I was hoping they would drag together an army and siege places, but they haven't. That's also another problem that this mod kind of faces in terms of, I guess, the balance. Because I've played this campaign now for 200 in-game days, not a single city has fallen to another empire. No one has conquered any territory but me, as far as I've seen. So nowhere has another country been able to secure territory for itself. With all the vast conflicts going on, most important I think the Prussians. The Prussians have been in war with the Danish. That seems like a pushover. They've been at war with the Bavarians and a number of other states. I believe they've been at war with Hanover as well. But seemingly no, nothing's happened there. So that's part of it. Also, weapons technology. It seems like everyone is kind of a step ahead of me. So I'm going to show you a little bit of what weapons the enemies currently have. So this is, I all have the carbine versions of all of these. So this is the German one, the German Mauser carbine. It's the 1870s model, I think. This one is still single fire, so it's not a it doesn't have a magazine, or at least this model doesn't have it. Then we have the British, which are currently fielding the Martini Henry. Really cool. Interestingly enough, all of these weapons, well, not the German one, but this one and the one we're gonna see next, the Italian one, are all featured not that many of you actually watch my Hunt Showdown videos. But a lot of the weapons are from this time period, and in around that, the sort of late 1800s. So a lot of the weapons are in there. This one is in there, the Martini Henry, but also this one, which is what the Italians currently have, which is the Verenti carbine, and that one has a magazine. And this is most likely the one I'm actually going to use in battle from now on, because the fire rate is so much faster than what else I had. And I don't know if you noticed that, but the reload was really quick as well. So that's some of the problems we are facing. Currently then, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to see about finding some field battles against the Italians, and then we're going to go against Genoa. I also want to show here where we've ended up in terms of military technology, because I've been trying for the longest time to end the war against Italy, so that I can kind of focus and prepare for a war against Prussia, and that would be the culmination of this French series. But I haven't been. So I've been able to get baggage train. I'm not entirely sure if I got that in the last video, maybe I did. I've got firearms training, which increases 10% for the small arms accuracy. American Civil War experience. I don't think that actually increased my my party size. I'm not entirely sure it did actually, because I'm kind of stuck at 151 soldiers. I'm pretty sure though it goes for my generals though, so that hopefully that helps. But the thing is, with the prolonged war, most of them are down to like 70-80 men running around. We're currently doing modern breech loaders, which hopefully will make it a lot easier for us. And then once we get here, we get skirmish line, which is good, because then I can go back to number the groups as they are. Right now I'm kind of cheating by setting them all as light companies, just so I get them all spread out. Once skirmish line tactics are developed, all units will be, plus light infantry will be even bigger. So then I can go back to numbering them the 1st infantry company and 2nd infantry company, the 3rd being the light company, and then the 4th as the grenadier company. And hopefully by that time we should have ended the war with the Italians, even if I have to go to the extinction of the Italians. I've also gone ahead and I recruited one of my party... Oh yes, another problem that we have with this mod is of course all the party members. Oh shit, I've lost more of them. Now only we've got Nightingale Way left. It seems like when they get shot down or captured, or I'm not sure, well, I haven't lost a battle. But they seem to disappear and not turn up again, which is kind of a big problem, seeing as though I've lost like probably 7 people of these companions that I'm definitely... Kingdom of Greece offering peace negotiation. What if I give you the Italian states? No, they will not either. War reparation, £300. Okay, so you want peace negotiation. But do we have anything that is of the Greeks? We do have an island that is Greek, right? Didn't I take an island from you? Crete, yes. Or did I take that from the Turks? Oh, that will actually make peace. Interesting. On Rhodes. But they don't want... Okay, so they don't want a conquered one, but if the proper one, they will actually sign for peace. So if someone has an idea, maybe I should actually go on to the what's it called? The forums to check how this is actually set up, if that's outlined anywhere. How this actually works. It would be nice to actually know how this system works. We'll stop negotiations. So we'll go towards Genoa, we'll fight a land battle, and we'll try to destroy the Italians. It's going to be difficult. I don't think, I'm hoping not anyways, that the Italians got Varenti carbines for their entire army. I'm not entirely sure. I might be running out of space for all these weapons. We're gonna have the sword and... Ah yes, rifle. Yeah, it takes rifle rounds. It's the Winchester which takes pistol cartridges. So this one has 50 damage, is a masterwork. The Chassepot take 55 damage, but this one has... this one has slightly less accuracy, but the rate of fire is so much higher that I think that's better. The thing is, the revolver is actually the most accurate one, but it has a little bit lower damage, and then it has kind of a long reload, Maybe I shouldn't have the revolver at all and just run around with the Varenti, because that's pretty darn nice weapon. Actually, I don't need to throw away my bread. Can do like that. Emirate of the Ottoman Empire, I do not care. Right, let's head over to the enemy, shall we? I must have actually missed that. As I said, I had a party limit of... God damn it, Greece, fuck off. I had a party limit of 151, but now I must have missed the fact that it had increased to 165 due to the American Civil War experience technology. So we're now at 165. Should make it a lot easier to attack towns. You can see the Italians are cut down to size as well. Ottoman Empire just declared war on the Ottoman or British Empire. I wonder if they're gonna call on us then. So I've now been actually able to add, so I have about, the infantry groups are about 40 to 30 men, and I've got 4 of those, and now I've been able to add, with this latest, I've been able to add 14 lancers. Should help out. The thing about the lancers though, I'm not entirely sure if the lancers are best, or if dragoons are better. Not so much because the dragoons can fire from the horseback. They don't seem to be able to... I'm not seemingly able to dismount them. But for the fact that they use the sword, so they... Because not oftentimes I see the lancers kind of get stuck, and they keep stabbing with the lance. I'm thinking the sword cavalry might just kind of ride through. That's often what happens, and the cavalry gets absolutely destroyed. They all kind of target the first guy in a line, and then they get stuck there, and with the fast firing weapons that most nations are trying to develop right now, you end up in a situation where they get stuck and then they get easy targets, because now they're point blank range in front of a line where everyone can just fire away 7 shots a minute or something like that. Anyways, we have... This is not actually the guy I was... Where is my command? I think my commander was actually... I think he's in Ravenna. Or over here. They put my... my marshal farther away. Or my former marshal. I relieved him of the command because he was captured. But we're gonna go ahead and take this. I guess I'm gonna have to go and completely just destroy the Italians to make them change their mind about the war. Let's go ahead and prepare the ladders and attack. Lead my soldiers in the assault. And obviously the replayability is lessened by the fact that all the battle maps are the same. So in this case we can see first company is 38 men, second company is 36, the light 41, grenadiers 30, and then we've got the cavalry. I'm not entirely sure why they're split in two. They should all actually be in this one. We'll move them back. We'll move them to a higher ground behind the howitzers, hoping that they don't get shot. That looks like a terrible amount of bullets coming from the enemy. Could it be that they all have the Varenti rifle? Okay, they still have single shot ones. So it could be that it's just the carbine that then has a mag. Now in Hunt Showdown it has a mag of about 7 shots. Maybe I should actually show that, because it has a pretty cool like inspect weapons thing that might be interesting to see the different weapons of this time period, or the weapons that I'm using here. The models, of course, in this one is really beautifully done, but you can't really compare to, you know, a game that came... This game that came out in, what, 2010? It's really old by... Oh, we're just starting to lose quite a lot of people. Let's see, we're gonna slightly adjust the troop formations. I'll still put it up to a vote though, so you'll get to vote on what country, but you know my suggestions. That we probably want to do either the Italian unification or the Prussian unification, and then as my third one would be the British colonials. Let's see, this one, light infantry, might need to be pulled back and then pull the infantry forward a little bit, just so they get targeted a little bit more. We'll set them something like that. Let's see, how's the cavalry doing? We seem to have lost 2 troopers. So they're down to 12 men then. In total, we have lost, what, 30-ish men, while the enemy has almost... they've lost 50 at this point. In terms of numbers, the enemy still holds a 40-man lead, but I think that is going to be changed, and what I could see on the map looks like first line is actually retreating at this point. So we're doing well. Also now with the wagon trains of ammo that we've brought in, means that we won't be running out of ammo like we have in previous battles, and we've been forced to pull back. I'm gonna test out the Varenti here. It's a really good weapon in Hunt Showdown. That I like to use, especially when you get a bayonet on it. You can stab your opponents. Not entirely sure why it's not as popular as my other videos. Oh damn, just being able to pull these shots off. Boom, 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 and then a pretty quick reload. The thing though is, I don't think the reload is particularly quick, because you load this kind of like you load a like you put a single round in through. Oh, now I got shot off. Let's go ahead and take a look at, if we go like this. So you put single shots into the side there. You go side breach, where you push the rounds in rather than pushing down something from the top, like you would think from other later bolt action rifles. Boom! That kind of looked like a headshot. And that was another hit. I'll probably even have to increase the amount of ammo I carry around when firing this. Oh, they're firing the howitzer towards me. Oh shit, there's another howitzer coming in. Oh, god damn it! The enemy is very accurate. I hope that's not my fire. No, that's my fire. So also with the increase, we have down to 26 shots. I might wanna actually tell the howitzer battery to hold fire, so we save some of the fire for the last attack here. So at this point, I have lost the very round number of 50 men, compared to the enemy who has almost lost 100 men. They've lost, what? At this point, 90 men roughly. 88 men. 89 men. So I think that rifle training probably did a lot to help us out here and help my troops to actually secure hits, because in the beginning here we had a lot of problems. This is what's so cool about this mod, the fact that it changes the battlefield. It's just that, I mean, can't it, like, we should just gather enough cash to bribe the Russian army to set that guy free so he can continue the work on the mod. Okay, so first line has been taken over. And yes, we have lost 50 men compared to the enemy, which in this case has lost, what about 100? So there are 126 left. For this last attack, we'll see. Here's where it all might change. We're gonna move up the troops. I'm wondering if I should place my artillery. Oh, we've lost artillery? I wonder if I should switch position of the artillery to... Normally I set it up here, because it seems like the easiest place to set up. But might want to push it somewhere else. What I'm thinking is we'll have to clear off this area of all the retreating troops that have stationed over here. And all the... Ooh, this is going to be a problem. This is going to be a problem, because these guys should have... Let's go ahead and take a look. Oh, they're not really the one I carried, do they? They have a slightly older model of the Varenti, so it still would be single shot. I hope. Otherwise, once we come up against the line here with the cavalry stationed, get absolutely murdered by the amount of fire they'll be able to pull down upon us. Also, a lot of the regiments here are depleted. Most of them are around 20, with one exception of Company 2, which is 30 men. So all the companies are ready. So I'm thinking we clear this out, before we set up the artillery kind of up here to bombard towards here. The thing is, I've seen accurate shots from the artillery now go pretty darn far. How many guns are they rolling up? This says there's 12. There's 2 guns stationed over here. Oh yeah, we should bring up the cavalry as well. Cavalry will be a part in cleaning this up. So it looks like we're only dragging up... Oh, it looked like we were only dragging up 2 artillery pieces, but we are actually got a tandem artillery piece over here. I wonder if he could be able to mod it so that you could upgrade artillery to be horse-drawn. So you could have like a limber cart with 2 horses or something, and you could quickly move that. Because I've noticed on moving them around on the battlefield, maybe not so much for howitzers, but for the straight fire cannons, that you would have horse-drawn carriages, because you could move them really quickly then, and because you'd need to reposition those cannons a lot, because they actually have to take into account very much where in the field they are. So that would be... I wonder if that's possible. I mean, I didn't even think placing artillery like this would be possible, with them dragging them around, loading them, and so on. That's really cool. Think what we'll do. Well, this one that has the most men is the one that's gonna have to go up first, and then we're gonna send up the others, and then the cavalry will go in. I'll send them in. Probably what I'll do is I'll order them to move over here. But once they're kind of strung out in a line here, while moving up, I'll order them to charge, and hopefully they'll go through kind of this. Alternatively, I could send them up through here to break this side. But the thing is, these guys out in the open, I think it's probably easier for them to actually break down. The enemies are already firing upon us. Let's go ahead and crest the hill and return fire. So we lost 2 out of this one already. Gonna move this one up. Quickly get a flank there. We're gonna stay in this kind of mode to keep an eye on more how the troops are doing. Okay, this company is moving up. It looks fine here. Let's go ahead and take a look if they are actually... yeah, they still have to load bullet by bullet. Ooh, we lost 6 people out of this one. Got absolutely destroyed. Okay, so it's not going too well. Let's move in the cavalry. And let's move up the artillery. Okay, first company was forced to retreat. The thing is, artillery there is kind of dangerous now. Maybe put them over here. With having a slight change. Moving these guys like this. Cavalry's moving in. Let's actually tell cavalry to run. Go down. Tell cavalry to charge. Go back here. And now they're going in. Good. Good, good, good. Company 6 were forced to... That's the cavalry. Forced to retreat. Okay, so it's not really working out. We are definitely losing a lot of men. We've lost about 40 since the start of this attack. Compared to the enemy, which has lost about 20. Have they? They were at about 100. And now they've lost 110. So that's just 10 soldiers. Let's go ahead and tell everyone as well to... let's see. Fire at will. Where's my horse? Oh yeah, my horse got shot, didn't it? That's gonna be a problem. I'm gonna try then to move up on my own to clear out the line that is up here. Keep blasting the enemy position. The problem with firing the artillery right now is they're gonna aim at what's closest. And oh, company 2 was forced to retreat. Can I rally them? Get back here, you bastards! Don't make me cut you down. Let's see. Rally! Rally on your commander. Damn you. Damn your eyes. Stand and fight. There we go. We'll move them close, but not too close. Now you'll stay in line, you bastards. Let's go and take out the rifle. And make our way to the bunker line. The bunker line, the trench line that they've built. Hopefully I'll be able to approach. We lost a lot of men out of first company here. It was dangerous moving this way. Maybe I should have... Oh, now they're firing at me. This is gonna be dangerous. Oh, that's a lot of fire. I might not actually be able to get through here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna get through there. We're gonna have to go on the other side. It's troublesome since I don't have a horse. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we can do. Let's actually move second company. Okay, we've only got one howitzer left. Let's move second company into over here. We're running out of troops. It looks like we're gonna have to do a second attack on this. Yeah, we're down to 47 men ready compared to the 93 of the enemy. I would have to slay so many enemies. Not completely impossible. Although I'm at half health at this point. We're down to one single cannon. Not how useful it is. I wish they would have a similar system to Total War. That it would actually show kind of roughly, oh, we've got troops over here running out of ammo. Oh, he did. That guy made a bayonet attack, but then quickly after he switched back to rifle fire. I don't know how... At this long range, it's still accurate enough. Thing is, later on, there are certain rifles already, actually, which have 100% accuracy. Or I don't know if it's 100%, but it's 100 points in accuracy. Yeah, as you can see, the howitzers is not targeting what they should target. I'm using their own weapon against them. How do you think about that, you Italian bastards? If you just go ahead and would sign the peace agreement, we would be gold. I wouldn't have to destroy your pizzerias. I wouldn't have to tear down your what else that is Italian? Okay, so now I kind of cleared out some of it, but I think I will actually run out of ammo before I'll be able to... yeah, that's too far away. And it'll probably drag out the video quite a bit. Oh, we're down to 24 men now. I want to kind of break these bastards, yeah. And now Company 2, seeing me go down, was forced to retreat. Company 2 is only 6 men in it. Company 3 has 6 men. Yeah, there's just a handful of soldiers. We fought pretty much to the very end here, though. But in the end, it was... we didn't have enough troops to push against this. Hopefully at some point, I might actually go ahead and cheat to just increase my party limit. Because so little is done by my own generals, and so much has to be done by me, that we'll have enough reserves to actually go against one of these. It wouldn't be a problem, because I could have put myself as my own marshal and dragged in allied generals to aid in terms of the troop numbers, but of course, as we know, that will crash the mod. And you know what? I think, given the... I kind of have a rough idea of how long this video has been going on, and I think we're going to end it here. I think you have a clear idea of what's going on with the campaign as it is right now. I will, hopefully by the next video, actually set up so I can start my war against the Prussians, and we'll do a more thorough go through of that. Maybe even have some more late stage technologies. But yeah, this will be it for this video. Hopefully by the next one, the pizzeria men will either have surrendered or been completely destroyed. And as always, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. And hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye.